Select the one sentence that best meets the requirements of standard written English. A. Montemaggi was freed Monday after nearly 6 months in jail. She remains under judicial supervision until her trial. This choice features what's called a comma splice. In other words, two independent clauses joined incorrectly with just a comma. Montemaggi was freed Monday after nearly 6 months in jail, and she remains under judicial supervision until her trial are both independent clauses. They both include a subject, predicate, and express a complete thought. Independent clauses need something stronger than a comma to separate them, either a period or semicolon, or a comma and a conjunction. As we only have a comma here, this choice can be marked as incorrect. B. Montemaggi was freed Monday after nearly 6 months in jail, and she remains under judicial supervision until her trial. Although it's true that we said in the last choice that the two independent clauses can be separated with a conjunction, and wouldn't be the right pick. And works to connect two similar clauses, but we don't see that here. The first clause, Montemaggi was freed Monday after nearly 6 months in jail, focuses on Montemaggi's freedom. The second clause, however, she remains under judicial supervision until her trial, focuses on how she's restricted. Because these clauses are in contrast to each other, a better conjunction option would be but. Montemaggi was freed Monday after nearly 6 months in jail, but she remains under judicial supervision until her trial. In addition to all this, the conjunction also needs a comma preceding it, which we don't see here. With all of this in mind, we can mark this choice as incorrect. C. Montemaggi was freed Monday after nearly 6 months in jail, but she remains under judicial supervision until her trial. This is the exact sentence we came up with when correcting the last choice. This choice not only correctly separates the two independent clauses with the appropriate conjunction, but also includes a properly placed comma. As there are no issues here, this is likely our answer, but we can take a look at choice D just to be sure. D. Montemaggi was freed Monday after nearly 6 months in jail because she remains under judicial supervision until her trial. Again, we see these two clauses separated by an inappropriate conjunction. Because works to have one clause explain the other, but we don't see that here. Montemaggi remaining under judicial supervision until her trial does nothing to explain why she was freed Monday after nearly 6 months in jail. As this conjunction doesn't make sense in this context, we can mark this choice as incorrect and go ahead and mark choice C as our final answer.